Hi there guys, it's Mike from McQbushcraft here and welcome to another video. In this video I wanted to show you a piece of equipment that I've modified or changed just to make my knife sharpening and stropping kit a little bit more versatile. One thing you can take for granted is a flat surface at home, and if you're carrying a bit of equipment that never really requires a flat surface to be used on in terms of the strop anyway, then it kind of eliminates you having to either make one or find one in the field. And it really is something you can take for granted, especially if you're moving along and you don't have time to build things. This is the bit of equipment just here that I've made. You can see inside's the stone, and this is a Spyderco double stuff stone that I've been using for a little while now. Used to use a DC4 but gradually migrated over to this one. It's a far more effective stone, much finer, better for honing a blade with just a little bit of work. But it comes in its own pouch that isn't actually very effective as a strop. The grain on the pouch that it comes in is very, very fussed, and if you're trying to strop on it, you really want a bit of a finer grain on the strop. You don't want, you know, big fluffy bits of suede all over the place, or else it just doesn't make for a very effective strop. So a slightly finer, tighter grain is what we were looking for, and I decided to make this case for it. It's simply just two bits of leather stitched together with a cutout there, and then on top is glued an actual dedicated strop, and it's elevated for a reason. What you can do is just put the stone inside the actual case like that, and you have a flat surface ready to use. And the beauty of this raised portion is it allows you to get all of the blade onto the actual strop. You can go right to the edge of the choil there and strop all of the blade just like this. And just with a little bit of stropping compound, it makes for a very, very effective strop for just maintaining the knife in the field with the absence of a flat surface. Making one of these is really easy. It's literally just a rectangle of leather stitched together to form a pouch, and then you just glue on top a small rectangle for the strop to raise it up a little bit. The type of leather you use for the case isn't particularly important, but the strop leather should be quite firm and have a very fine grain to it. But I just simply took the stone and just measured out about 4mm either side like this, all the way around, so made the rectangle about 4mm bigger either side than the stone, and cut the sheets out, two of them, stitched them together down the side, and then what you can do is actually wet them and put your stone in like this, and then leave it to dry, and it'll actually wet form around the stone and create that compartment. It'll always adhere to that shape, and once stitched you can burnish the edges just by rubbing them with a bit of antler or something, and just glue on your strop at the top, and it just makes a really good pocket kit to carry on you, where you've got your honing stone and a strop out in the field for something like a knife. I just wanted to share that change with you. It's very, very simple, but it can be pretty effective, and if any of you have got stones out there around about this size, it's a great little addition to make to it, because having that stone in the case keeps you a hard flat surface at all times when stropping, which is what you want. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Take care guys, thanks again.